just jump straight into it.
Yep.
Left hand, was it?
Yeah, you got the back of here.
Sacrifice arm. Nah, I couldn't get to your head, I was trying.
Yeah.
You got good defense, you're baiting well a bit. Like, yeah, that's nice.
Was I opening close enough?
You're opening, but you're telegraphing the defense you're going to do. My problem as well.
Right.
Yeah, like you can see that I'm open, but you do a little like fake and you see me go like, yeah, we're both doing the same thing.
Okay.
We're going to hold it a bit more and like let them fake and then let them actually go for the real shot and then do it later.
Yeah, and when you did go wide, it was I couldn't counter on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Too fast. It was
No, that was on purpose because you put pressure on me, so I actually wanted to make it disconnect.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, yeah, you're right. This stuff here, you can like go a little bit more. But at the moment we go for one.
Yeah.
We're going here, we're both having to bail to realise that's coming straight back. Like.
Yeah, I was trying to stay in for that, 3 or 4.
Yeah.
To keep it going a bit longer.
Yeah. The only extra thing was there's once or twice that I went to do the unofficial agreement to go Corto to medium, but you wouldn't bring your sword upside to bail.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the only extra thing.
I was still trying to drop.
It's good. We both did the cover at the beginning.
Yeah.
We went wide. We did a few baits.
Yeah.
I tried to hand bait you. You didn't fall for it. Came in a little bit. We did 1 or 2 here, and we actually both got to that stage in the medium of being open. But then we both tried it a few times, and we both had too good a movement. Even though we were both stepping, you'd float back with it.
Yeah.
And I'd just miss, and then you go for me. I'd have to go, and then it would go back into this, and we'd end up bailing and go back to Largo. But then on the 3rd or 4th one we did that, I came here and realised I'm just come up. I even switched to that, so my hand was safer, but I just kind of waited. But then you'd stay down. I was twice thinking about diving in, but that was down, so I couldn't. So then I bailed and went back to Largo. Yeah. It's such a small thing, but that's the same. I can't force it. Because every time I force it, I die.
Well, I did the same at one stage. I brought it up because I was getting close.
And I probably, if I went down here, then it
you were
cancels
still moving wider.
That's
and
it.
I actually thought, oh shit.
That's the same, mate. It's when we realised that we're both nicking each other, no one's landing, and we've both done that bait for a little bit. And like even here, I still think it's good to bait and do that float back at the beginning, just in case. Like it's just safer. Yeah. Whether you get the hand or whether you capitalise and go bang. Yeah. But after a while, I get back up to this. And if we're here, then we can now go here, and you can try to launch at me. Yeah. I can go here, you block or whatever. Trying to draw exactly, and then on top of these, and then the next part, roll, then drop. And then washing the hands and scrolling away. Yeah. Did a little bit of that with Tom yesterday. Yeah. He was doing what you did a couple of weeks ago where he was driving in and he rolled, but he drove hard enough that he'd drive through himself. I saw it, I'd see him drive in like this and going for it, and he'd have it wide. I'd roll around, he'd roll around, but I'd duck the blade
Yeah.
And he would just like do it with that part. So he's getting he did the fall from the right range.
Yep.
And he rolled around it after getting it nailed a couple times, but he like only got it hit twice before he got the roll down. But he hasn't like ducked it yet. Yeah. But he understands the link between them and katana, which is quite good. He's definitely the black belt in the end. Yeah.
I know, I had it too low.
Yeah. I know, I was like, for a second, I was like, it's below the vent.
Yeah, I was saying it's too low.
I hate that when your voice in your head, you're going, oh no.
It's too low.
That's the one that my panic response now is this.
No, I wouldn't have made it.
No, I'd be surprised as long as the foot, because if you do the foot first,
yeah,
that has to be higher. You've still got the tip. You're still bringing the tip up.
I wasn't bringing it back to my hand.
Yeah.
I was doing this sort of thing.
Yeah, but even here, if you do something, you go, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like that on every weapon, like knife probably is the one I do it the most actually, because I'm not used to it on knife. I'm doing spines and I'm mostly dodging. But every now and then something will happen. I'll go, Jesus, and it saves me just.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Plus that, tip it off the middle.
Yeah.
It's mostly the foot. It's more the foot than the actual hand.
Yeah, but if I don't bring it back,
if
I just leave it here and it's out under.
Exactly. But even like you've crossed the line slightly there.
Yeah.
But once again, if you bring that foot back, that's what really saves you more than anything. As long as it's not straight back and you cut the corner. Yeah.
Oh shit. That's not fun anymore.
No, I was going to say, mate, you've almost too much pressure.
Yeah,
I was starting to pick off bits because you also weren't pogoing.
Yeah.
So I was starting to go, I'm like, oh, I can fake here to get under.
Yeah,
like, I'll make you pull your hand back, you'll slightly twist. Like,
yeah.
I think it's because you came in and you're like on the edge. Yeah. Like you're still almost stay in the medium, but circle a little bit. Because then, it's harder for me to set up.
Yeah.
It's good though. You look so much more comfortable in that mid-range now.
Yeah,
and for ages, if I tried to go there, you just bailed.
Oh, gosh.
No, it's good. It's like, I get it. It's a safe thing.
Yeah. Oh, just.
I know.
I'm thinking I can dodge it. I can't.
That was more head movement, I think.
Yeah.
Oh no, you got my wrist.
I was trying to do that.
Yeah, no. You're doing like a spine.
Yeah, I was trying to get it.
I think it was the back, but it probably would have scraped the tip through my like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a reflex.
Oh no, you've changed that. You're not flinching like a gunting anymore.
I was trying to get around.
Because you were like gunting style for a while.
Yeah.
But now it's more like a parry.
Yeah.
And you're setting it up for the follow up. You're not doing it as an attack. You're doing it as a setup.
Sure. That's what I wanted. Left foot back.
Yeah, the left foot's helping a lot. That's good. Come a little closer. I know that sounds bad, but
yeah.
But like here, think less of the pulgada.
And just
do 3 or 4 and then pulgada. Because if we go block and you do one, and we just go block for block, and then you do whatever.
Someone does.
That impagada on the 4th or 5th is what will get us. Right. You're still going kind of block, and then the next one impagada, stay in a little.
Stay in. Right.
Yeah, that's good though. You recognize when to do it. You actually went for it first, and I was still down.
Yeah.
I did a couple, and then I went, oh no, I brought it up, but you just went down, and then we both realized.
Yeah.
That was good. Okay. Like I said, it's such an unofficial agreement between swordsmen.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we need to finish this before we bleed out, kind of. Yeah. And some people might go, I don't want to. They know. Some people might go, you've got the advantage in the close range. I know you're good at it. I would rather play the bleed out game. And then you're stuck in Largo until you can bait the properly. That's why the Inganyos and the baits are so important.
Well, you need to learn this to be able to finish it.
Exactly. And for those people that just drive in.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden, if you're always used to dodging and parrying, and then you go backwards and they just stay on you, and you're not going to spine it up.
Well,
you need to be able to block. You need to be able to get that foot off. Yeah. Same with that battlefield range, washing the hands.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. Nice.
It's
hard as it goes faster.
Yeah.
That was good.
I was saying
it almost looked like you were going to get an entry.
Yeah.
And then I have almost gone for an umpagada because I had to float back to get away from your entry.
Yeah.
And then on the next one, I was hoping that if you did another one, I was just going to go float and do that one I just showed you then.
Right.
But if you hadn't stepped in on that, I was about to step in on you. You just timed it first.
Right.
But that was the right response for you, and then that was the right reaction from me, realizing that you had the control. So I had to try and draw you forward. And then you cancelled it, which is the smart thing, because otherwise you would die.
Yeah, you moved back a little bit, which made me...
Only the tiniest bit.
But that made me think, oh, I should have seen a swing.
Yeah.
And that's when you did do another one, I was thinking Pluma.
Yeah.
But that extra distance, I thought if I tried to go in...
I think there was two that were like mid.
Yeah.
Like maybe one that was here,
yeah,
and one like here. And that's when I say, when I realise that it's about mid on the machete and not in that top quarter or third, then I go, we're close enough that if I just all of a sudden just go, I can get that. Yeah. Still make sure you're thinking follow up, because even after I do that, you could do some weird stuff. So I still want to pivot around it, almost have my forearm on your forearm, and then washing the hands 3 on that side. This side will be a stroller. And as I do that, it just disappears under. So that happens and it comes back up. Usually Pluma. The one we have to worry about is less of that and more that.
Right.
Yeah, because you always feed back at you. Whenever you're doing this, you go back into this, but that's super easy to deal with.
Yeah.
So I'm like, make sure it's like more vertical.
Right, yeah.
So if I go here to clamp, go down and go vertical over. So that one's hard to deal with. People do this and a lot of times that will be there. The only thing that saves me is that I drop that foot back. Once again, it's the same as that.
So where we were just then,
that was the right thing.
Pluma, would that have opened me up too much, or better driving?
You have to drive 2 hands first.
Drive first.
Yeah.
Because I thought if I Pluma, I got a hand off.
But the thing is, if you drove, so if you had that, because you had that block, you drove forward here, you'd be like that, and now Pluma. Yeah, and see, like now I'm screwed. Exactly. Yeah, because you're so deep then.
Because I was thinking of it here, but if I did it here, that would have failed.
Because I do on the stuff, because I saw you almost do it.
Yeah.
But if you just went clean and get to here, and then just went through, and then like you did down, second side.
And if I had a plume it straight away.
If you plume it straight away, like this, I would have used my left hand to circle it out.
Yeah, so you would have had a plume.
I either would have got a number 4 washing the hands, or I would have gone like this and fed it into the next counter. So I would have either got the battlefield counter, or I would have got the follow-up counter. Yeah, and that's because you did it with your arms, not your feet. Yeah, exactly. Still think about it as the 2-hand, get the block and the connection first. Because I'm like, whatever happens, if you can just get to here first, you're now good. And if they step backwards, you can just follow them. And we also have like the whole Posada series, we go into Napoleon and binding and all that. Like,
But my body has to be in first.
yeah,
If I
exactly.
extend, then
Which is why the
really
lead's important. Because also like they see you step, they know it's coming. So that's why it's so much of that fall. And then even then, the second I'm falling, I'm going behind it, then I realise that's coming over, so I'm going, I'm actually dropping it now. Now I can come through. Okay. But I always want to make sure I get the connection. And even as I do, half the time I realise my elbows have come out too far. So I'm even trying to bring myself close to my blade once I'm in again. And once again, looking at the gap between this. And as you make that initial connection, the gap's not too big. I've done the same thing.
Because it's already really fast.
Yeah.
Something's gone bad and I've got hammered.
And that's almost what happened.
Makes me think, get out.
It's almost what happened to Tom last night. I cut this off because sometimes you can pinky and launch
that's
into my
why I
face.
put it back on.
Yeah. But say like you do that pluma and take your hand off it as you do the pluma shot.
I think we were left foot forward.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter too much. But if you take that off and go for the pluma, that happens. See, because I've still got the two hands. So I realise that you've gone under mine and done that. And I realise nothing's reinforcing this anymore. So I can just drive in. It might hit my fingers, but yeah.
That last shot you did though, you only had one hand.
Nah, it was more like this. Yeah. So even here, as you go for it, because I'm close enough, I would have gone that way. And as I've done it, if I was here, that's what I was saying before. That's it. So like, that's just, you give me an option by doing it here. Okay. You're asking the right question, and you're getting to the right stage now as well in the setup for it.
No, I knew you're back.
That was exactly the right stage for one of us to like dive, or one of us to do the counter, and you got the step. You got the dive part first. Like you timed the forward movement, but I saw you telegraph it with the hand, so I went back. If you didn't do the hand part, you probably could have dove. Yeah.
I just had this voice saying get out now because I think previously it's gone bad.
I think it was on the third or fourth was the right one, and on the fifth I started to get the timing and started to see the gap, so you exiting was probably a good idea. Also, going past 5 starts to get dangerous. Definitely. It's doable, but
you can only block so many.
Exactly. It's feeling good though. Close.
That was just terrible. I'm just trying to push, but
nah, it's too forced.
It's like
you're telegraphing away.
I couldn't dive at all.
No, you're telegraphing away.
Because I had to.
You showed me 3 seconds before you did it.
I thought it
I think you still slightly clipped my hip on the way down.
I was trying to get a backhand. I saw the backhand, but I wasn't close enough.
I was able to do it. Part of this angle. Scraping on the road. But I stayed there to almost let you do it.
I need to just
even then I was like, I'm not going to let you just win it, so even then I did the counter, but like I said, I'm 99% of the time there I would have floated back. Because it was obvious you're coming forward and I could just go.
Because I was thinking of those little runs.
I know.
But you're actually better
you
just...
did like 3 or 4 telegraphs of it.
So you're better just not using your feet and just drop.
There's no feet. It's just same as the thrust. So I'd be like the fall. Or even then I could go. But it's still the foot's the same. And the setup is the same as well. So mate, you usually have the same option. The only difference is, I think I said in the one that went up today, that if I notice as it misses and there's that opening, so the most Ilustrisimo normal opening would be they've gone past and you see that window.
That's what I saw.
So you see that window, right? So from here, if you see my weights going backwards, make it Largo. So if you see me go here and you see I'm shifting, you could go for the shot, and even if you drove in, that's great and all, but as you drive in, I'm going backwards.
Yeah.
So I can do moves. But if as I do it, I go here and it goes past, and you see I'm still going forward, you can now drive.
Yeah, that's
exactly. So it's really, the opening is the exact same opening from the exact same range and setup. It's just, and the footwork is the same, because it doesn't matter that you're going to fall with it.
Yeah.
But it's going, which way's my weight going? If I'm
exactly
going forward, it's an entry. If I'm going backwards, it's largo.
I just took it as backhand go. The backhand should have been forward.
Yeah. But the thing is, most of us have enough range control that we are going into medium, back to largo, into medium, back to largo. And that's what I'm saying, if we stay in medium, and you see us both doing this now, even now, we're not going forward or backwards, but now there's an opportunity because they're not going backwards.
Yeah.
That can also be a bait setup, but yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I was like, I'm coming. Adjusted. Felt like that Ray one was it?
Yeah, that was going out. I'm thinking dragging me up,
but I was actually going for an entry and you actually dragged me forward, but I just had the range on it. See, I thought I was about to die because I've seen this low as you floated that way and I'm going, oh crap. But then you were going to do that, so you saw this.
Yeah.
And then you've tried to address that, but it was too late.
Well, at the time we were very close and I thought, oh, he's not doing it, I'll exit.
Yeah.
And as I'm exiting...
Just as you hesitated right on the exit, and I fucking went for it. That was interesting.
I'm going, oh God,
it's such a timing thing. That's almost exactly the same kind of thing that happened with me floating back and just going, I'm like, I've just missed it, oh no.
Yeah.
Man, luckily I've gotten used to kicking this leg out and doing like that kind of stuff. Right. Yeah, interesting.
That's the phone.
Yeah, just switch the knife or?
Yeah,
that's nice. So cheers, mate. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that was good.